Greetings and salutations, this is Wolfphototech, and we're back with another Splatfest 2020 Splatoween. Team Treat versus Team Trick. By the way, I'm actually playing on Pro Turf War as opposed to the normal one. I keep, every so often I will go into Pro, and I will just suddenly remember that people who tend to go into Pro tend to be a bit more serious about how they play. However, it's like not in a bad way. Oh. You want to understand what I mean by more serious is as they play. They tend to worry less about other people. And I like that a lot. Most of them actually will just pretty much go to whatever. They will move to the area in which, oh my goodness, that is one of the knocks on going into Pro. Come on, I want all four. Oh. Crap. They tend to be more serious. And they tend to worry about less stupid stuff. I play in normal. I will occasionally get weirdo people who will hit this way constantly. And they will sometimes jump back to me. Or jump back to someone else in the back lines cleaning up or holding position. And they're trying to micromanage and make sure that everyone's up in the front line holding back the other team. The problem is when you jump from the front line to the back line or the front to the mid, you are creating a bigger hole in the front. If you got like 3 people in the front and they're holding the opposing team back, and you got one person in the back just going around and filling in all the dead zones you guys didn't paint by rushing into the front, you are more likely to win. The problem is with a lot of people is that they will worry too much about other players and they will try to micromanage them out of playing in the style that either they need to play in or they want to play in. Where the pro players, I don't see that typically. The pro players will immediately go to the front. They might, if they get knocked out of the front, they will, when they spawn back at base, they'll wander slightly towards you, and they'll like eyeball you and keep going. They're not going to worry about what you're doing too much. The people who are in the pro mode tend to be quicker to paint the base, as you can see. They'll take the high ground faster. And it's like, okay, I don't have to do that stuff anymore. I will just... Oh. And I rarely ever booyah people. But that's one of those moments where I'm just like, yeah, I'll booyah. Unoptimized is... I love... Okay. I love stages like this, just for stuff like that. I'm an old fan of any of the classic specials. Oh, I see. And you can just relax and enjoy a good strategy. As I said, I shouldn't go up this way because everyone else went that way. Oh! That's probably about the best combo I can get there. But yeah, I kind of prefer the pro group as opposed to the normal group. They're generally more focused on what they're doing as opposed to what everyone else is doing. With the exception of mentally taking track of like, yeah, you're going that way, I'll go this way, or I will echo you slightly off course, sort of off to the side. So we're not just entirely overlapping on the same route, but I'm like shadowing you on a side route. That way if something serious happens, or I see action pop up in your area, I can slide over and save you. Also, the pro option tends to randomize you more with different people as opposed to keeping you with the same group. I'm more of a rando person myself. Oh, team treat versus team treat. I like the stage. Debbie Bees. I do like the pink. That's another thing you see with the pros. Instead of you seeing in this way constantly, you see booyah. Weirdly enough, the pros are more open and forgiving than the normal population. Oh. The pros focus on getting what they need to get done, as opposed to, as I said before, micromanaging everyone else. I can just kind of do some painting here. No, that's a bad habit of mine. Because I'm the person who kind of wants to like disappear into the ink and move on. Oh. I do love blue and pink. That's a good color combination. And I always love pink. Interesting fact. Before... Before pink was considered a girl color, it was actually considered a boy color. Because it's one of the easier, closer colors to red for blood. For whatever crazy ass reason, and I do not know why the significance of blood and being close to being associated with boys is a thing. But of course, you're going to get some horrible people that say because men are violent. Statistically, men and women are equally as hostile and violent. The only difference is women exhibit it through relational pressure. As in, they try to use other people to exact violence on other people, or try to, just generally use other people or translate hostility in an indirect manner, like creating gossip and gossip rumors, hiring assassins, more indirect routes like using poison. Things like that. You want to go that way? Oh, another one. I was going to try something a little bit different there, but it didn't quite. It was not as effective as I hoped it was. I was hoping to actually use the unpainted area to actually force a wasted Tentamissile. That's a common route for people to use who's I'm a big fan, and I'm always trying to land the most hits with that. Yeah, that's more of a... We didn't get far enough forward quickly enough. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. If you did not, leave a dislike on it. And have a delightful day and have a wonderful week.